Hello class, welcome back. I guess congratulations are in order. Today is our last official lesson on probability, which means we'll be having a review tomorrow and a test is coming up soon. So make sure you're checking the directions and preparing for that. Today we're going to talk about permutations. So you can get out your vocabulary notebook and put this down as the first word, permutation. A permutation is an arrangement of items in a particular order. If you need more time to copy that down, just pause the video for a moment. Okay, so what do I mean by a permutation? For example, ABC. Let's say I have 3 letters, and the permutation is just the different orders I can put them in. So I have one order listed here already, ABC. That would be one permutation of those 3 letters. I could do ACB. That's a second permutation. There's no more that start with A, but I could do BAC or BCA. 2 that start with A, 2 that start with B. I'm guessing there's going to be 2 that start with C too, like CAB and CBA. So when you have 3 letters, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible permutations. And that's what we'll be doing today. We'll be trying to find the number of permutations based on a number of items. Okay? So let's talk about finding the number of permutations. Let's say we have these 4 letters, O, T, P, and S. Now, we could write them all out, okay, like we did with these, but there's 4 letters and there's going to be a lot of them. We get up to 5, 6, 7 letters, it gets even bigger and bigger. So what's a quicker way of doing that? Well, we know when we're making the permutations, there's going to be 4 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4 letters. Okay? Now, for the first one, I can pick any one of those 4 letters. So there's 4 choices here for the first one. Now, let's say I chose letter P. Doesn't really matter, but for the second letter, there's only going to be 3 choices left. Maybe I picked the letter S. All right. Now there's only 2 choices left. And then for the last one, there's only 1 choice left. I don't know why I put a 0 there, because there were 2 choices left. And then now there's only 1 choice left. Okay. And a quick way to do this is to just multiply these. Okay. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. 24 times 1. There will be 24 permutations. I've listed them all here. These are the 24 permutations of those letters. It's kind of cool. Some of them make real words. I think that's, oh, almost missed one. All right. But that doesn't matter. What we're going to learn about now is our second word of the day to put into our vocabulary book, factorial. The factorial is the product of all the positive integers equal to or less than the number. If you need more time to copy that, go ahead and pause the video until you're ready. Okay, I know this sounds really confusing, but it's actually really easy. It's like we did right here. Okay, so here we had 4 letters. So it's the 4 factorial is written like this. That means 4 factorial. And it just means 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay, here we had 3 letters. The number of permutations would be 3 factorial, which of course would be 3 times 2 times 1. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 1 is 1. And like we found, we really do have 6 permutations for that. All right, so how do you find the factorial for something like 6? Okay, well, you know it means 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. It's not too bad. Some of you can probably do this in your head. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 times 4 is 120. 120 times 3 is 360. Times 2 is 720. But I recommend you give your calculator a workout and just put in 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And you get 720. You probably can't see that. Oh, there you go. Saw it there for a second. Okay. All right, so let's see what kind of problems we're going to do today. After school today, Christina, Sophie, Tim, Vince, and Kevin will audition for the school talent show. If the students try out one at a time, in how many orders could they audition? Okay. The key thing here is figuring out how many people are trying out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's because the answer is going to be 5 factorial, which of course is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. You're welcome to give your calculator a workout, or 5 times 4 is 20. 20 times 3 is 60. 60 times 2 is 120. Those are the kinds of problems you'll be doing today. You may begin.